Throughout history, the pages of time have been shaped by the might of powerful kings. From ancient empires to medieval realms, these monarchs have left an indelible mark on the world. Join us as we journey through the ages to explore the stories of the most powerful kings in history. Their reigns were epochs of grandeur and upheaval, of magnificent achievements and devastating wars. Their ambitions knew no bounds, their power seemingly limitless. We will delve into the lives of these extraordinary men, examining the forces that shaped them and the legacies they left behind. From the sun-drenched deserts of Egypt to the windswept plains of Mongolia, prepare to witness the rise and fall of empires, the clash of armies, and the enduring impact of these powerful kings. Our journey begins in ancient Egypt, a land of scorching deserts and a mighty river that breathed life into the land. Here on the banks of the Nile arose a pharaoh who would etch his name into history, Ramses II, Ramses the Great. Ascending to the throne at 24, Ramses inherited a kingdom already steeped in glory. Yet he would far surpass his predecessors, ruling for 66 years, a reign unmatched in Egyptian history. Ramses was a warrior king, engaging in fierce battles against the Hittites, a powerful empire that threatened Egypt's northern borders. The Battle of Kadesh, fought on the plains of Syria, became a testament to Ramses's courage and military acumen. Though a brutal clash, it ended in a stalemate, leading to the world's first known peace treaty. But Ramses was not just a conqueror. He was a builder, a visionary who sought to immortalize his reign in stone. Under his rule, colossal temples arose from the desert sands, monuments to his power and devotion to the gods. The temple complex at Abu Simbel, carved into the face of a cliff, stands as a testament to his grandeur. Ramses understood the power of propaganda, projecting an image of divine kingship to his people. Ramses II, the warrior, the builder, the god king, left behind a legacy that would echo through the ages. We leave behind the golden sands of Egypt and journey westward to the rugged lands of Macedonia. Here a young king would rise, whose insatiable ambition would lead him to conquer vast swathes of the known world. His name was Alexander III, but history would come to know him as Alexander the Great. Born in Pella, the Macedonian capital, in 356 BC, Alexander was no ordinary child. His father, Philip II, was a skilled warrior and a shrewd politician who dreamt of uniting the Greek city-states. To hone his son's mind, Philip employed the brilliant philosopher Aristotle as Alexander's tutor. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander's mind blossomed. At 16, Alexander led a cavalry charge at the Battle of Cheronea, securing a decisive victory for Macedonia. 2 years later, after his father's assassination, Alexander ascended to the throne, inheriting a powerful army. With his loyal companion, the general Hephaestion, by his side, Alexander led his armies across the Hellespont into Asia Minor. At Granicus River, Issus, and finally, at the epic Battle of Gaugamela, Alexander's tactical brilliance shattered the Persian armies. Alexander captured the Persian capital, Persepolis, and claimed the title of King of Asia. His empire now stretched from Greece to the Indus River, encompassing diverse cultures and peoples. Alexander's dream of creating a cosmopolitan empire where East met West was cut tragically short. In 323 BC, at the age of 32, he fell ill and died in Babylon, the ancient city he had chosen as his capital. Now we journey to 17th century France. Here Louis XIV, the Sun King, ascended to the throne. Louis inherited the throne at 4, facing turmoil and rebellion. The Fronde uprisings by the nobility threatened his rule. Louis centralized power, establishing absolute monarchy. He transformed a hunting lodge into the magnificent Palace of Versailles. The palace, with its gardens and Hall of Mirrors, became Europe's envy. Versailles drew the nobility into the king's orbit. Louis was a patron of the arts, presiding over a golden age. Playwrights like Molière and composers like Lully thrived under his patronage. However, his ambition drained the treasury, burdening the people. We leave the gilded cages of Versailles and journey eastward to the heart of Mongolia. Here, in a land of nomadic tribes and fierce warriors, a leader emerged who would unite his people and forge the largest contiguous land empire in history, Genghis Khan. Born Temujin around 1162 AD, his early life was marked by hardship and adversity. Through cunning, strategic brilliance, and an unwavering belief in his destiny, Temujin rose to prominence among the Mongol tribes. He broke the power of rival clans and united the Mongols under his banner, earning the title Genghis Khan the Great Khan. Genghis Khan was a visionary leader and a brilliant military strategist. He reorganized the Mongol army, instilling strict discipline and introducing innovative tactics that emphasized speed, surprise, and overwhelming force. With his united Mongol army, Genghis Khan embarked on a series of conquests that would reshape the map of Asia. He led his warriors against the powerful Khwarezmian dynasty in Persia, crushing their armies and conquering their vast empire. Genghis Khan's conquests were not driven solely by ambition. He possessed a genuine desire to establish order and stability across the Silk Road. Despite the brutality of his conquests, Genghis Khan's reign ushered in a period of peace and prosperity across much of Asia, known as the Pax Mongolica. Genghis Khan died in 1227 AD, but his empire continued to expand under his successors. We turn our gaze to England, where a king's quest for an heir and his struggle with the Catholic Church had profound consequences. This was the era of Henry VIII, known for his 6 wives and his role in the English Reformation. Ascending the throne in 1509, Henry inherited a stable kingdom. Young and charismatic, he embodied a Renaissance prince. His quest for a male heir led to his break with the Roman Catholic Church and the establishment of the Church of England. Catherine of Aragon bore him a daughter, Mary, but Henry craved a son. Anne Boleyn caught his eye, and Henry sought an annulment from Catherine. Pope Clement VII, under pressure from Charles V, refused. Enraged, Henry declared himself supreme head of the Church of England in 1534. This marked the beginning of the English Reformation. Monasteries were dissolved, their wealth seized by the crown. Henry married Anne Boleyn, who became queen, but their happiness was short-lived. Anne gave birth to a daughter, the future Queen Elizabeth I. She was later accused of adultery and treason and beheaded in 1536. Henry's quest for a male heir continued, shaping England's religious and political landscape. Our journey culminates in the heart of West Africa, a land of vibrant cultures and ancient trade routes. Here, in the 14th century, arose an empire of immense wealth and influence, ruled by a king whose fame spread far beyond the African continent. Mansa Musa, the 10th Mansa of the Mali Empire. Mansa Musa inherited a kingdom enriched by the trans-Saharan trade in gold, salt and slaves. The Mali Empire controlled vital trading posts like Jenne and Timbuktu, bustling centers of commerce. Mansa Musa's reign elevated Mali to unprecedented heights of wealth and prestige. He expanded the empire's borders through shrewd diplomacy and military campaigns, securing control over key trade routes. Under his reign, the Mali Empire stretched over 2,000 miles. Mansa Musa was a devout Muslim, and his faith profoundly impacted his reign. He commissioned the construction of magnificent mosques, including the iconic Jingoreba Mosque in Timbuktu. However, it was Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 AD that truly captured the world's imagination. Leading a caravan of over 60,000 people, including 12,000 slaves, Mansa Musa embarked on the arduous journey across the Sahara Desert. His pilgrimage firmly placed Mali on the world map, transforming it into a symbol of African wealth, power, and Islamic devotion. These kings from diverse lands and eras wielded power that changed the course of history. Their legacies, marked by grandeur and influence, remind us of the enduring impact of leadership across time. Some were conquerors, driven by ambition and a thirst for glory. Others were builders, patrons of the arts and sciences, who sought to leave behind a legacy of cultural achievement. All, in their own way, shaped the destiny of their kingdoms and left an indelible mark on the world stage. As we reflect on their reigns, we are reminded that power, whether wielded for good or ill, leaves a lasting impact on the course of human events. Their stories serve as a reminder that the past is not merely a collection of names and dates, but a tapestry woven from the triumphs and failures, the ambitions and struggles of individuals who, for a brief moment in time, held the fate of nations in their hands. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the ages. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more stories from history.